Hello everyone and welcome. Today we are going to take a look at how to trigger calculations in SpreadsheetWEB applications. A SpreadsheetWEB application will run the calculations based on your entire workbook whenever an action triggers them. This means that when the calculations are running, data and formulas from all your worksheets will be used even if you didn't include them in the web interface. Calculations in SpreadsheetWEB applications can be triggered in two ways, through input controls and action buttons. By default, the calculations will run across your web application when a user modifies the data in an input control. If no changes are made in the control, the calculations will not trigger since nothing has changed in terms of data input. All input controls are added into the user interface with the Trigger Calculations property enabled. Input controls with this property will trigger the calculations, and you can leave this as is in most applications. You might want to disable this property in all or some controls in your web application if you have a rather complicated workbook where calculations take a while to run every time. When this happens, this impulse will no longer trigger calculations in your web application. In this case, you can assign a calculate action to an action button by adding it into the button events. This way, users can enter their data into all controls and then get the results once they click that button. This will prevent users from waiting for calculations to finish after every time they change an input and result in a better user experience.